Hello everyone and welcome to VGCDL week number 1. This is week number 1 versus BISS or Biss here, and I'm going to show you my team right before we get into the match here. So for week 1 we are facing Biss. I'll try to put a picture of their team on the screen here. If my editing skills are good enough, you'll see it just about now. And if it's not, I'm just going to run through this talk method anyways, as you would see. May or may not see the picture in the screen. So our team, of course, from the draft breakdown, of course, we have Mega Gengar, Chomp, Corviknight, Primarina, Raichu, Vivian, Musharna, Audino, Mega Phalanx, Absol, and Audino. And my opponent's side, they could have Incineroar, Rotom Wash, a Mega Lucario, regular Staraptor, Mega Drampa, Slowbro Galar, Pidgeot Base Form, Sinistcha, the Teacup, Oranguru, Vanillux, and Torterra are the possible brings. So I'm going to get in right now and show you all the team I am bringing here for week 1. Starting off, we have our Mega Gengar named after the LT Con Parish. Mega Gengar is 31 speed, base to be faster than Mega Lucario, so not Tailwind or any boosters here. We have Shadow Ball that hits everything on their team minus the Staraptor and the Drampa and the Oranguru, but Gengar's job's not really to hit those Pokemon. And then we have the aforesaid Focus Miss. I don't love running Focus Blast, but Focus Blast is necessary. It hits the Incineroar. It's the only thing that actually is able to OHKO the Mega Lucario. It can hit the Mega Droppa for super effective damage. It can hit the Oranguru if needed, and it can hit the Staraptor, so it's not like we can't hit those Pokemon. I don't like relying on normally this type of moves to hit or miss, but kind of need it in this case in Calx. And then we're modest 32 for max special attack to get some rolls on Incineroar or other Pokemon. We also have Trick Room on this. My Trick Room map is not amazing. I would like some ways in order to stop it, and putting Trick Room on Gengar is one of those ways. But also, if they go a Tailwind mode with Staraptor and don't bring Trick Pokemon, Pokemon like Corviknight, Primarina, which you'll see later, do operate really well under Trick Room, so it gives me a secondary mode. And then the 2 HP 1 dispense just to live most of moves. It's the easiest way for that. The next Pokemon we are bringing is Vivian, named Hubert. Thank you for people in IPL for naming this. We have our Vivian here. It is max speed almost. It is 30 speed plus to outspeed Rotom Wash. It's still slower than Staraptor, Pidgeot, and alright, but that is okay because a lot of time we have Rage Powder. Focus Sash Rage Powder allows it to live 2 hits. Example, if it ends or Mega Lucario tries to do a double up, or a Rotom Wash plus Staraptor, or Mega Drampa hit, etc. It allows to live 2 hits and allows me to redirect some of those from his variety of double moves, but if he chose for single moves to try to do a target, allows that. Sleep Powder is just general utility. Only Sinistcha and Torterra ignore Sleep Powder, Rage Powder. Everything else can be put to sleep. And Sleep is just really, really good into their team if I'm able to slow it down. And then we have Hurricane for maximum damage, and of course, Protect. Maximum special attack, as we don't need that HP, as we're trying to basically bring out Focus out. But I put the 4 into HP in case it would help live something there. Pretty standard Viv on set here. It's going to be used as a redirector, and it's going to help Mega Phalanx and some other modes here. Third Pokemon I brought is a very, very standard Corviknight set. Max HP, max defense Corviknight allows me to live Flare Burst, really thing with Mirror Armor doing the -1, allows me to live Lucario hits after leftovers, and just general bulk. Max HP allows me to have more HP than a Final Gambit Staraptor as well. So it allows me to live a ton of things, and we want maximum defense here for Body Press. Body Press hits everything in its team really, really well except Sinistcha. Rotom Wash had a +2 Body Press at, I think, max HP. Let me pull up the calc here for Rotom Wash. Does almost 20 to 40%, so good chip that Raper wouldn't. We put the 2 in attack for a reason over the special defense. It allows, if it's like the standard Sinistcha set that's on ladder, like 32 HP, 14 defense, it gives us a 15% chance to KO. after Citrus Berry recovery compared to a 4.3, so it helps a little bit of a roll. And if it is just max Videf, which I think could be thing as well, gives me a 93 chance to kill compared to an 80% chance to kill. So those extra 2 attack could make a difference here. We have leftovers for general recovery here, Bravery to hit the Sinister Body Press, and Iron Fist Gust 2, and your classic Protect. Protect helps me stall out their green team turns, as well as some other things as well. So that's pretty good as well. And then next we're going to go to our Life Orb Primarina. Primarina is very good in this matchup, in my opinion. It is a kind of unique Pokemon in the match in the fact that its speed tier is the same as Incineroar and Oranguru. I've actually, for better or worse, made it put 1 point in speed to be faster outside of Trick Room. The reason I want to be faster outside of Trick Room, I just want to make sure that I'm fast in the Incin and able to hit it first. I want to be fast in both out of Trick Room so I can just hit it if they're not minus speed, which they could very much well be, but I wouldn't see the reason they would do that unless they think of bring Auto. Max HP just allows me to live some moves, allows me to live Mega Gengar moves, allows me to live a Rotomosh Thunderbolt and a Machigacha. Hyper Voice is there with Liquid Voice for maximum spread water moves. It's great in Instant, hits basically everything on his team minus the Sinistra and the Rotomosh. Ice Beam's there for Sinistra in case I need some extra ice damage, as well as a hit Staraptor and Pidgeot for an Oko, while Hyper Voice does not. And then Moonblast is just general powerful damage into everything on his team, minus the Slowbro Galar, which in case I would be clicking Hyper Voice anyway. And then we have Protect, of course, to help get around fake outs and stall Trick Room turns. Next we have Mega Failing, so I think could be a star of the show depending what he brings. Fighting is really good into his team. Minus Sinistra, Fighting hits and Globo Galar. Fighting hits every Pokemon for either super effective or neutral damage. Having access to Defiant when I think Ensign's going to be a core of their game plan to stop things such as Mega Gengar from running their team over and Chomp, which I, funny enough, didn't bring. It's really, really strong. At +1 CC, Birders about everything. I only need 29 attack to kill a lot, and the 32 speed, max speed to speed tie and Afterset Staraptor after Mega Evolve. Once I Mega Evolve, it gets a ton of defense, so +5 HP allows me to live a CC 32 from Mega Lucario. Allows me to KO it back with CC. Knockoff's here to hit the ghost types as well. Knockoff's also just a strong thing to get information and items. Protect, of course, there, and then no retreat. I do need the +1 speed if they go in speed to outspeed the Mega Lucario, and having the extra def into def is nice, especially if I'm going for knockoff. I think this thing could do a very strong depending on the team he brings. And then the very last thing we have here is my Musharna. Shout out to Al that's in my group for helping me get this like a night or 2 nights ago, because hunting Musharna is a pain and I don't want to grind ZA's Donut DLC, and I don't have the Sword Shield Shiny Charm or Time to Masuda method. But Musharna is here. Musharna is just max HP, max special defense. This thing eats in Trick Room. In Trick Room, it's slower than everything than Glowbro. Even if they put a minus speed on their Mega Potential Drampa, without putting minus speed, Musharna is at 49 speed, which is a point slower, meaning to move faster in Trick Room. This thing doesn't die to a Darkest Lariat from Lucario, it doesn't die to Fizz Lucario, and it doesn't die to Special Lucario either. So it's a pretty overall balance here. Moonblast is everything on the team. Literally everything. Nothing is you do it minus Glowbro, but I have Corviknight, Gengar, and Primarina who could all deal with Glowbro. Citrus Berry is first for general recovery. Trick Room in Prison is my way of stopping Trick Room. If I don't want Trick Room to come up, or for Game 2, actually or Game 3, this thing will be clutch in stopping it. Then I also have Yawn for general utility. Yawn's a great move that allows them to sleep after a turn. So if we can get them to sleep, or I'm forcing them to switch out for a meta, it's very good. I am not running Protect in this thing, I could not fit it, so that's the only unfortunate thing, and the special attack rolls don't matter, so I just stuck the last 2 in defense here. And then Forewarn is its ability, so I can be alerted to its highest base power move. Just a little good scouting tool. I probably should have that info by the time I'm bringing it, but just having some extra scouting is always going to be a good thing here. So that's the team. We have LT Con Parish, the Mega Gengar, Hubert, the Vivillon, Cold Steel or Corviknight. It's supposed to be Silly Water Singer, the Primarina, but thank you, champions, for, of course, not having a long enough character limit, so it has to be Silly W Singer. We got Du Bois and Phalanx, and we have Fennel representing Fennel in the Dream World from Black and White here. We'll be getting into the battle shortly here. I'm just waiting for my opponent to finish up. I'm just waiting for a few other things here, and then we will be doing shortly. Hello, and we are back here. We have the team ready up. We're just waiting for them to join the battle, and we will be all set to go. Excited to have my first live Champions draft battle. I've had draft battles, of course, in the past here, but having my first one live in Champions is great. Here we go. Let's see what they brought. Okay, so the Mega Lucario is here. Incin is here, as expected. Rotomosh. Kind of Raichu. Sinistra. T is here. Ice Cream Cone is here. And Torterra. No Mega Drop and no Mega Globo is good for me. That allows me to know that it's not too Trick Room heavy. Micharn is still actually okay in any of these. So good news for me. Mega Garnlong looks really good here. Is able to take on most of everything. With Focus Blast that way as well. Corviknight I think is a bring here. The only issue I'm thinking about is Electro Web, potentially from a Scarf Rotom. That slows that enough to have Mega Lucario kill it, but I think it'll be fine overall. I think I'm still gonna go with my game 1 lead of plus Corviknight. Phalanx looks really, really good here too. If that's the potential game mode, I could go for that mode. It's fine. Kind of like Vivian here as well. Hurricane does pretty well in almost everything, and Sleep Powder plus, of course, and it's fast and Vanillux. And then I think I will bring Premier for game 1. So let's get ready to game 1 here. Excited. Let's see what the leads are here. Alright, here we go. Versus Biss. We have Rotom Lucario, okay? And the Gengar here. Alright, so expected Electro Web to come out here. We're going to Mega and keep them in. I think Double Protect here is really free. So I'm just going to go for a Double Protect to see what they go for here. Turn 1 to see if it is Scarf Electro Web or not. If it's Scarf Electro Web, I will be able to see from the Rotomosh coming out here first, if it moves first. My Gengar is going here. Perish is in. First Mega of the season. Let's go, everyone. Alright. And there comes the Mega Lucario. I'll also get information if it's special or physical, so getting info in general is good here. Okay, here comes the Protect from Gengar. And the Protect from Corviknight. It is not Scarf Rotom, and it is physical. Okay. It is not Scarf Rotom. That is really good for me. And it is Volt. And it was CC from the Lucario. Coming to try to kill the Corviknight there. Really good news for me. That means my Gengar should be faster. And Vivian should as well. We are going to go for the Focus Miss. See what ends up happening here. And I'm not going to switch. I'm just going to go for the Body Press into the Rotom to get more info on the set here. Focus Blast hits! And it kills Mega Lucario! Let's go! Huge kill there. Mega Lucario is down. Goes for the Dark Pulse here on the Rotom. I am gonna live. It is Life Orb Rotom. And we're gonna get a Body Press off here. Does about a good 30%. So Rotomosh and the Corviknight. Let's get into Gengar some issues. It has Dark Pulse. And it is Life Orb. The only way that I could kill was if it's Modest. And it left me 4 HP, so that means it did 133. Is that a timid roll? 133. So it's Dark Pulse, and it's either Timid Max roll there, or it was a modest about middle roll there. All right, good to hear here. I could save this thing, but I don't really find a need to. I am just gonna Shadow Ball here, and I think I'm going to Brave Bird here and see what they go for. Shadow Ball. Is it Kasib? It is Kasib. Very expected there. That still does a lot through Kasib. And it Volt Switches, which we live, which is very good. That means I might lose. I'm not going to lose Corviknight either, and Sinistcha is going to go down. Very, very good there. Gengar Shadow Ball through Kasib. Wolf Glove's going to tempt. So this Incineroar is going to be stuck at -1 here. Life Dew, it is faster than Corviknight. Interesting. Now Brave Bird is not going to take it out, so it is defensive as hell. That is very good for me to know. So Sinistcha is Life Dew. It is fast and it's defensive. So it could. I'm just going to actually go for the Protect here on thing. I could have Corv live, but I kind of want to freeze here. I'm just gonna go Brave Bird into the Sinistcha slot. If they go Rotom, that's fine. I just want to see what it ends up going for here. Get some more info. Rage Powder. Yep. And Brave Bird here is going to take out the Sinistcha. There we go. It's going to live via Recoil, and it's Throat Chop into the Corv. Great job there. I go Vivillon and Rage Powder here, which is probably the play, because then I can start chipping down this Rotom here. So that's what I'm going to do here. So we sent in our Vivillon, Hubert here, and we're just going to Shadow Ball here, the Rotom Wash, and we're going to go for the Rage of Powder here. Pretty safe move. There goes the Rage Powder. And then here comes Shadow Ball. And it does kill Rotom Wash there from 70%. Very good here. Very good. Anyway, Flare Blitz into the Vivillon. There's Focus Sash. I'll burn. Oh, sad. It doesn't really matter though. I have this game pretty much on wrap. A Shadow Ball plus Hyper Voice is gonna kill. I'm here. We're just gonna go for the Shadow Ball. I don't want to miss, and we'll go for Hyper Voice. Even if it has Pasho, we should be fine here, as I did put at one point for Incineroar, and that is gonna. We'll see how much speed this has. Shadow Ball here. That is about 48%. We can see if it's Citrus. It is not. And it is not Pasho either, so this is probably Chople. And Prin is faster, so no speed in Sin. And with the amount that Gengar did to Incineroar with Shadow Ball, it's pretty spadef. So that's going to be a good game one here, and that's going to be a great, great game one. for a win there. And then we are going to go into game 2 here. So, and also Mega Lucario is probably max speed and then max attack. Alright, so Rotom did pretty well in the game. Torterra could be coming. I kind of want to go Mega Phalanx Vivian game 2. Even if the Rotom, I think I'd be able to do really well here. So I want to try that game 2. I live Volt Switch, which is good for me there. Rotom is decently fast though. My only concern is not having minus Phalanx that outspeeds it. It's fine. I think I still need to bring Primarina here. I think it's going to be Corvette. And we're going to change up, see what they go for game 2, but I want to try the Phalanx mode, whether this be a throw or not. Alright, let's see the adjustment here, game 2, that my opponent makes as I make a small adjustment as well. Yep, it's the Vanillix Torterra mode. Here we go, favorites, with the Vivian. The boys are here. It is snow warning. I'm expecting this thing to be Scarf right off the bat. We're gonna go Protect. Oh, that could lose to Shell Smash. We're gonna go... Do I live Blizzard from Vanillix? Yes. CC would kill it back. So we're gonna go... I'm gonna CC into it, and then I'm gonna go Hurricane into the Torterra. In the snow, let's go. Here comes the boys! The boys are here! We like gambling today, apparently, is what I'm going for. Yep, Scarf Blizzard. Nice. No freeze, please, no freeze, no freeze. Are we kidding? Oh, alright. Well, that just instantly loses the game for me. Well, that's really bad. Oh, we hit the Hurricane, though. So, it's not all death. Torterra dies. So, that's good, at least. But that's really bad. Yeah, that's really, really bad. Yeah, that's really, 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 really bad. Because I lose my Mega here. Yep, and they get a free Mega. Fuck. I have nothing to stop Blizzard. I don't want to switch in any of what I have in the back either. So we're gonna go for a Protect. And a Protect. We just want to snow turn here. We're gonna go for double Protect. Scarf. Blizzard. And we'll see if we can maybe get a thing. I protect Vivian here. No, Blizzard. Able to waste a snow turn. And rip into the boys there. Thank you for serving me well. Bulk up. Okay, it's BO. Let's do a bit of calc. We're just gonna go right here into Cold Steel, of course. I think it's Iron Defense here. Because I don't think it does. How much does it do into Corv? Pushes it 31 to 41, and then Mega Lucario Mega. I think I die to the double up, unfortunately. I don't think there's anything I can do. We're gonna pray he doesn't. And we're just gonna go for Iron Defense here. We're gonna Sleep Powder into the Vanillix. think I lose this game, but I got some information, so that's all right. Yeah, CC. Yeah. Yep. Primarina. I want to go Moonblast here. Into the Lucario. I want to see what its Pokemon was. Let's I don't think this might kill me actually. That was me, bruh. Yeah, there's nothing I can do on that one. He gave me mash though, I think. Yes, so I got crit. Happens. How do I adjust with Vanillux? The adjustment is bring Corv immediately. And then bring Gengar Prim in the back. I think is a good adjustment. Because I can Sleep Powder, and if it goes after Corviknight, I should live with the CC. I think. What's Blizzard? Yes, I will do that. Alright, so we're getting to game 3. So Corviknight Vivillon's gonna think I am leaving myself very weak stuff, but I think it's right. And it's also fine here into if it tries to go Incineroar here. Or if it goes to the Lucario mode, I am able to Sleep Powder something. I think that is a very good adjustment here. We're going to bring Gengar as well, and we'll bring Primarina. I still want to bring Primarina because it does lip things. And if it does, sorry, I'm able to click either Rage Powder into it, or I can go right into Corviknight and go Iron Defense straight away. So I should live Blizzard plus that. Because Iron... Oh, that doesn't even kill? Oh yeah, but yeah, this is the adjustment I thought. Alright. Perfectly fine here. I could switch into Gengar, but it's a bit risky here. Protect, but if he doubles, I'm dead. I think I don't kill with Iron Defense. I'm gonna do like 40%. Huh. I could do double protect. I don't think either of these have setup moves. Yeah, we're gonna double protect here. See what they decide to go for and lock himself into. It is the Blizzard. Does still turn to snow. Let's see what Bro targeted. Into the Viv. Okay. Okay if it dies, because it's giving me a free switch into Gengar, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see what it goes for here. Bash. No freeze, please. No freeze. Okay. Okay. It has gone to sleep. So we are fine. This is fine as well. Yep. Perfectly fine. So now I can go straight into Mega Lucario. Or sorry. And it takes life forward. I can go straight into Mega Gengar here. So, I'm in a good spot, actually. Could be a lot worse. I could have put the Rotom to sleep. I guess that was probably better in hindsight. But now that it's asleep, we had on Parrish here. And we could go for you Focus Blast here. That's as well. Good Protect. Kind of like a Primarina in here, actually. And keep the Vivillon. Oh, it's a little obvious here, but I think that's fine. If it... What is it? That's fine, too. Get the Silly Water Singer in. How much if I hit? I don't think that I'm gonna hit. But this is a decent amount, actually. So Sleep turn 1. Focus Blast hits. Nice. Free Shadow Ball into the slot. Then with Snow turn, we're able to protect the Primarina here from Volt Switch or Dark Pulse. Nice. And Rotom's here. And Rotom is down, which is the biggest threat to my team is down. So let's see. Let's finish that. That's fine. We're gonna protect here. And then we're gonna go for... I can Ice Beam? Yeah, Ice Beam. Into the Finisher slot. Little protect here from the Gengar. Knocks it up, yep. Yep. And Blizzard will expire next turn as well. Yeah, that does nothing. Shadow Ball, yep. Ice Beam. Takes out the Sinistcha. Perfecto. Lorb, that's fine. Snow has stopped, meaning Blizzard now. Yeah, Prim always killed there, I was pretty sure, with Life Orb. Yeah. Nice. Do we hit 3 Focus Blasts? Oh my god, we hit 3 Focus Blasts! We are goated! Focus Blast is gonna hit here, and it's gonna end up killing. And then we go for the Moon Blast right here onto the Sinistcha. Or into the... Gonna do a crap ton of damage, almost taking it out. There. And then we're just gonna end up going... We're just gonna Shadow Ball and then Moon Blast here. And this game should be wrapped up. Just really... Which here, but good game. Honestly, the snow... Knew Scarf was coming, but I had to playing around it, and it was kind of hard and awesome. So, really GG to Biss there. It was a really fun match. Sorry if I went quiet for those. I went into the think tank. Oh, there's the freeze. There's the freeze on the guy, but it's not gonna matter. And it thaws out anyways. And we go for the Shadow Ball, and it's going to pick up KO. And we are going to win Week 1 of VL 2-1 against Biss. Well played from them. It was a good bring, and it was a very good bring. GG's to Biss. That was an awesome game here. So GG's to Biss here. Maybe a post-game interview coming up after this cut, but thank you. If not, thank you all for enjoying, and I hope you enjoyed this Week 1. We're going to start off 1-0, and hopefully we'll see you later.